welcome one and all to the video. Today, we talk about Christian music and the problems with it, like the genre, and why it's not a genre, actually. I talk about that too in this video. So, enjoy this low quality video. You know, I'm just gonna switch my webcam to like horrible aspect ratio and resolution so that you can appreciate this. See, you guys want to live with this? With this here? No, you don't? Be happy for what you got. Don't be complaining in the comments. How much better. So, again, today I talk about Christian music and the problems with it. I know this video has been done a lot, but I just wanted to try to be unbiased, because it's either like really biased, as in everything Christian, like if you throw a Christian label on it, then it's all good. And then there's also the ones that just hate Christian music, all of it. And yeah, and I'll be telling you about Christian hip-hop, Christian contemporary. There's less problems. I don't know, I'm not gonna generalize. Here goes. So let me start off by saying, actually, there are some Christian bands that have actually just used Christianity to profit off of Christians, and they actually weren't even Christians. That actually happened a couple times, actually, with some Christian rock bands. They said they were Christian. They put their music out in the Christian areas and charts. So they were just trying to basically profit off of this this sector of music, and they weren't actually Christians. They weren't even Christians, and they were calling themselves Christians just for money. There's a lot of Christian artists that will just bash secular music, and also and they will and then they'll use the exact same techniques as secular artists to market their things, and they're bashing it for the exact same things they're doing. Also, Christian music, I don't like to call it a genre, because genre usually well, there's two sides to this. I'll explain both the sides. So, a genre should explain a type of music, a type of sound. So I'm explaining why Christian music shouldn't be a genre, but why it ends up being one, even though it shouldn't be. I don't like to call it a genre. It's classified as a genre, but in a genre, all the music should sound similar. And if they called it worship or just CCM, I don't care when people just call it CCM. But when they just say Christian music is a genre, it doesn't make sense to me. Well, I mean, okay, no, I'm confusing myself. I gotta explain it first. Explain. So genre should define what the music sounds like. If you talk about metal, it's all metal should have a certain sound to it. Most rap should have a certain sound to it. But Christian music, if it's made by Christians and stuff, it shouldn't just have a sound to it. That doesn't make sense. We don't want our content, just to sound. We want to have good quality stuff. We don't want our content not to be good. So that's but the sad part is a lot of it does sound the same. Like quite a bit of it does sound the same. It's sometimes lower quality. They're getting better at it. But a bug literally just flew onto my mic here. Anyway, where was I? Cut this. But the thing is, it does all sound the same, so it is a genre. So you can call it a genre, even though it shouldn't be. Like, if you think about it, if it just has a good message, or a positive message, then and I don't believe secular music is evil, because I technically make secular music, but I don't use the word secular to define it. I just don't put myself in, like most of the people I associate with are actually CHH artists, Christian hip hop artists. A lot of people that I associate with and collab with, most of them are actually CHH artists. But I don't just label myself that, because a lot of things come with that. Like if someone, like most people aren't gonna hear that. Only Christians are gonna hear my music probably if I put it under Christian, and I don't want only Christians to hear my music, because that doesn't make sense. Like well, okay, it makes sense for some artists when the music is for Christians, but my music is just for everyone. It's not just for Christians. And yes, there are Christian messages put throughout my music, and so for me, it can even be better not to label yourself as Christian, because then if you're trying to reach people, and you only label it as Christian, like what atheist or someone of another religion than Christianity do you know that's just gonna go to the Christian charts for no reason? If your stuff blows up on other charts, they'll definitely see it, and they will be more open-minded than going to the Christian music charts, if that makes any sense. So, anyways, that's kind of my issue with Christian music, is that most of it sounds the same, which I don't think it should. Worship, in my opinion, can sound like anything. And yes, there are certain sounds that go well with worship, but when we're just stuck in one for a decade and it just sounds the same, like every decade Christian music changes, like worship music, and then it'll change it. And I get that that's easy to worship to, but why does it all have to sound exactly the same? And I mean I know the answer to my question, and it's that it sells well. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Come back for more content in the suggested... Wait, which direction would the suggested be? I don't know if this camera's inverted. Wait. Yes, it is inverted. Wait, so... Oh, the suggested videos will be right here, I think. I don't know. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video. And watch my other ones. Subscribe, click the bell, and freaking get my new album, guys. Yeah, it's good. It's called Murphy's Law. Oh!